Elves are a slow-paced but advanced race who get stronger as the game goes on. Their powerful endgame will not last forever though, as they have no infinite options for their advanced resources. Elven outposts, the Shrines of Growth, have a higher worker count than those of the other races, resulting in more income once built. The catch is that the Shrines of Growth themselves are expensive. You also have the option to turn your outposts into Shrines of Thorns. These are tower-like defensive outposts that don't host any workers. Their attacks deal pure damage and can bounce to more targets at higher levels. Use these for sector denial. Both outpost types can be turned into the matching level of either Shrine of Thorns or Shrine of Growth. Elves require primarily wood for their buildings. The costs themselves are high too. Elves need significantly more wood than the other races. Most elven resource buildings may be upgraded to house additional workers at the cost of stone. Woodcutters may be upgraded to foresters after researching the reforestation upgrade at the enchanter. These will replenish forests as you gather from them, turning wood into an infinite resource. Although they won't be able to replenish faster than 2 workers can gather, having foresters ready in the mid-game can drastically delay wood running out. The advanced resource is Lenya, gathered by Lenya harvesters. Lenya will require refinement using Lenya purifiers. These can be in any sector of the map, but given their high cost, safe sectors like the capital are the best spot for them. The Elven capital may also be upgraded for increased worker counts, allowing you to outscale other races even more. Elven towers may be upgraded to fortified towers as well as volley towers, which deal splash damage. Let's take a look at the Elven unit roster. The Pathfinder is a scout unit, trained at the Sanctum and the Grove. They may be upgraded at the Arcane Smithy with Masterwork maces. This increases hit points drastically and adds a siege weapon type to the Pathfinder's attacks. The upgrade costs a lot of iron, but just a handful of Pathfinders can easily cause economic damage. Larger groups can potentially take down an outpost. Guardians are the core infantry unit of the Elves, trained at the Sanctum and the Grove, featuring a powerful melee attack as well as a secondary bow attack mode. While the raw damage output of the ranged attack is generally lower than the melee, you can use it to pick off fleeing, hurt enemies. Both attack types may be upgraded at the Arcane Smithy with the Masterwork swords and the runic bows upgrades. The Wanderer is a tier 2 archer trained at the Grove, whose arrows will pass through enemies. This comes in very useful against any masked light target. Their single target damage is low however, so make sure the line AoE gets to connect with multiple targets. Positioning is key. The Blessed Wood upgrade at the Arcane Smithy, available in tier 3, increases the Wanderer's damage and also adds the magic damage type to their attacks. Wardens are a tier 2 range unit with high single target damage. They deal mostly pierce damage but also some magic damage and cause the impaired affliction. This makes them excellent at pursuing their targets. Once combat starts, it's very hard for enemies to walk away. The Enchanted Spears upgrade at the Arcane Smithy increases their damage further. You can research this in tier 3. The Protector is a heavily armored infantry unit that not only impairs enemy units she hits, but also grants the Phalanx boon to nearby allies, increasing their strike and pierce resistances. Nearby protectors can also give each other Phalanx too, but one protector cannot affect herself with it. At the Arcane Smithy, protectors have 2 upgrades. Savage Blows allows their attacks to cleave and hit multiple enemies. Immaculate Armors available at tier 3 will increase protector health and resistances. The Ballista is the Elven siege unit trainable at the Arcane Smithy. They deal siege damage in a small area of effect. Druids are support units trained at the heart of the forest that come with a regeneration aura, affecting allies near them. They have a magic attack, but can also be switched to a healing stance where they can target a single unit with a powerful healing beam. They have 2 upgrades available at tier 3, also at the heart of the forest. Breath of Nature makes them start at maximum focus, while Tranquility increases the maximum focus. Ice Phoenix are tier 3 ranged flying units trained at the heart of the forest, dealing magic damage. They may be upgraded with Glacier Beam, also available at the heart of the forest, giving them an ability that deals damage to buildings and halts their production temporarily. Winter Mages are a powerful magic unit with ranged attacks hitting multiple targets. These attacks also slow enemies. After the Embrace the Winter upgrade available at the heart of the forest, Winter Mages can freeze nearby enemies or allies, making them invulnerable but unable to attack. This can either save your own units from heavy damage or render a group of enemy units idle during a fight. Lastly, the Elven Titan, the Tree Ant, is available at the Tainted Obelisk. After presenting an offering to Ellen, you will be able to summon the Tree Ant near the obelisk. Its ability, Ellen's Roots, summons roots in a massive area, putting enemies in stasis. Normal attacks from the Treant involve a root hitting enemies in a line with massive damage potential. Remember to combo the Titan with the Phalanx aura of Protectors, as well as the healing beams from Druids to unlock the Titan's full potential. I'd like to express my gratitude to Grimlore Games who have sponsored these guides. If you haven't yet played SpellForce free, be sure to try the free Versus edition, and if you are having fun, purchase the full game. Links are provided in the description.